Good morning, students. Am I audible? Good morning, students. Am I audible? Okay. So, I already pasted the link of mock test series, CET and NEET link on plant growth and development. So, most of you attended the mock tests like around photosynthesis chapter attended by around more than 20 students. The highest is Shashank Yes and Bhuvan. So both of them got 19 out of 25, and Pavitra Subramanya. So she also got 20 out of 25 for the CET mock test. I really appreciate your efforts and dedication towards the and also the seriousness towards the mock test. And yesterday's link, that is respiration in plants, has been again attended by Bhuvan, Mangal, Prema, M. Lakshmi, Madan Nayak, and Sumana. Very good. Bhuvan got 23 out of 25 for CET mock test. Great. Very appreciable result, Bhuvan. Keep it up and attend the sessions regularly and attend the mock test seriously and consistently. Okay. I request others who all did not attend even one mock test yet, please go through the mock test link, click on it, attend it, and then make maximum use of it. Even, yeah, Jyoti also attended some mock test, and Padmavati also attended the mock test. Like, I think, yeah, photosynthesis has been attended by Jayashri ACM, Pavitra Subramanya, Pavan, Padmavati. Good. M. Lakshmi, Jyoti L. Okay. So they also attended the mock tests. Good. So again, I pasted the mock test link. Please make maximum use of it. Okay. Yeah. So let us begin. Okay. Today we are discussing about plant growth and development. 3 marks questions we will get from this concept, that is plant growth and development in CET as well as NEET. NEET andre 4 marks. Next question. The first question of today goes like this. Unlimited growth of the plant is due to the presence of which of the following? A. Meristems, B. Tissues, C. Apical cells, D. Special organs. Yes, YouTube students, good morning. Do respond in the comment box. Yeah. Unlimited growth of the plant. Plant ಅಲ್ಲಿ unlimited ಆಗಿ continuous growth ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? It is due to the presence of meristems, tissues, apical cells, and special organs. Yes, who is going to answer this first? Quick response is given by Navyashri, Yashwant, Sharath, Madan Nayak. Yes, Madan also attended the photosynthesis and I think respiration in plants mock test. Good. Kavya Yam also answered it. Jyoti answered it. Fine. So some of you answered it as option D. Some of you answered it as option A and B. Sorry. The right answer for this question is Answer A, that is meristems. So we know that meristematic cell have a capacity to undergo continuous cell division, which leads to the unlimited growth of the plant. Okay, option A, meristem, is a right answer. Next question. Which of the following kinds of growth is exhibited by plants? That is closed form of growth, open form of growth. Yes, YouTube students, both open and closed form of growth, fused form of growth. Yes. Okay. Jyoti, Shweta, Sharat, Madan, Navyashri. Yeah, be fast. So most of you voted for option B. Siddhan Gowda, fine. So I request everyone, please change your chat settings. Instead of message to everyone, make it as message to Nidhi ma'am. Okay. Yashwant also answered it, fine. So most of you voted for option B, the open form of growth tanta. Let us check the answer here. The right answer is option B, that is open form of growth. Okay, open form of growth is the right answer. Okay, next question. Which of the following meristem is responsible for the primary growth of plant? Apical, lateral, vascular, cork cambium. Yes, Shweta answered it quickly. Apical, lateral, vascular, and cork cambium. Siddhan Gowda answered it. Jyoti. Be fast. Navyashri. Madan Nayak. Okay. So most of you answered it as option B. Few of you answered it as option A. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? They asked the primary growth. Okay na? They asked the primary growth. Yes. Yashwant also answered it. The right answer for this question is option A, that is apical meristem. Primary growth ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Secondary growth ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ the answer B is a true one, is a right one. Okay. So the right answer is option B. Fine. Yeah. Mm. Next question. Which of the following meristem is not responsible for the secondary growth of plants? ಯಾವ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟೆಮ್, ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲಾರ್ ಕೇಂಬಿಯಂ, ಎಪಿಕಲ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟೆಮ್, ಕಾರ್ಕ್ ಕೇಂಬಿಯಂ. Jyoti answered it quickly. Very good. Navyashri answered it. Fine. Yeah. Kavya M, Shweta, Siddhan Gowda. Fine. So most of you answered it as option B. Some of you answered it as option D. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ವಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಟ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುವಂತ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಎಸ್. Yes, YouTube students. The right answer for this question is again option C, apical meristem. ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್? ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಎಪಿಕಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. Growth is a consequence of which of the following? Increase in the amount of protoplasm, increase in the amount of DNA, increase in the amount of cytoplasm. I'm sorry, increase in the amount of RNA. Yeah. Kadrolli Mahesh is active on YouTube. Good. Yes. Who is going to answer this first? Jyoti answered it. Fine. Yes, what about others? ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ? Be active on your chat box. Shweta, Navyashri answered it. Kadrolli Mahesh answered it through YT. Siddhan Gowda, Yashwant answered it. Bhuvan answered it. Yes, Bhuvan, I checked your Google Sheets. I really appreciate your time and dedication towards it. And you got a very good marks in photosynthesis as well as respiration in plants, in especially CET mock test. Okay, so I really appreciate your efforts, Bhuvan. All the best. Yeah. So most of you answered it as option C, Anta. The right answer is option A. Increase in the amount of protoplasm ಏನಿದೆ, that is the consequence of growth. Yes, Aishwarya KM is active on YouTube. Let us proceed to the next question. One single maize root apical meristem, one single maize root apical meristem can give rise to how many new cells per hour? Okay, A is 1700, B is 18,000, C is 17,500, D is 17,000. Jyoti answered it quickly. Good. Siddhan Gowda answered it. Madan, Kadrolli Mahesh answered it through YT. YouTube students, you can find the mock test link in the description box. Please do see the description box. Description box ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿವೆ ಮಾಕ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಇಟ್. Navyashri Sharath answered it. Good going. So let us check the answer here. The right answer is option C, that is 17,500. 17,500 ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ option C is the right answer. In how many phases, yeah, in how many phases the period of growth is divided? Growth phase ಎಷ್ಟು phase ಗಳಿಂದ divide ಆಗಿದೆ? A 1, B 2, C 3, D 4. Jyoti answered it quickly. Yes, YouTube students, come on. Bhuvan answered it. Yeah. Sharath answered it. Fine. Madan answered it. Good going. Navyashri answered it. Yes. Siddhan Gowda answered it. So most of you voted it for option C. Few of you voted it for option D, Anta. The right answer for this question is, as always, option C. 3 phases of growth ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ. Next question. The root and shoot apex of a plant represent which phase of the growth? Root ಮತ್ತೆ shoot apex ಯಾವ phase of a growth ಅನ್ನ indicate ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ, represent ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ? Yes, Aishwarya and Kadrolli Mahesh are active on YouTube. A. Maturation, B. Elongation, C. Meristematic, D. Elevation. So the quick response is given by Varun Raj, Bhuvan, Jyoti, Sharath, Madan. Good. Shweta, Bhavna. Yes, YouTube students. Navyashri, Siddhan Gowda. Fine. So the correct answer for this question is, answer C. that is ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ growth ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಶವಂತ್ answered it. Fine. So the right answer, ninth question goes like this. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the cell walls of root apex meristem? ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ರೂಟ್ ಅಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟಮ್? ಎಸ್, Kadrolli Mahesh answered it. A, secondary in nature. B, thin. C, cellulosic. D, abundant plasmodesmatal connections. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಟ್ ಅಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟೆಮ್ಮಿನ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣ ಯಾವುದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Madan Bhuvan answered it. Sharat answered it. Bhavna answered it. Good. Yes, YouTube students, be fast. Varun Raj Jyoti answered it. Siddhanagowda answered it. Fine. So the right answer for this question, Navyashri answered it. Aishwarya KM, Bhima Bai Ambedkar, Kadrolli Mahesh are active on YouTube. So the right answer is option A, secondary in nature. ಆ ರೂಟ್ ಅಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಥಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಥಿನ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸಿಕ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಬಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೋಡೆಸ್ಮೆಟಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿರ್ತವೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ನಾವು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, Kadrolli Mahesh answered it correctly via YT. Next question. Which of the following is not the characteristics of the cell of phase of elongation? Phase of elongation ನೋಡಿರ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೇ ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಾಂಗೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. A is increased vacuolation. B is cell enlargement. C is plasmodesmatal connections. D is cell wall deposition. The quick response is given by Shweta. Yes, Kadrolli Mahesh, Aishwarya and Bhima Bai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Bhuvan Jyoti, Varun answered it. Madar Nayak, Siddhanagowda answered it. Navyashri, Yashwant answered it. Fine, good going. So let us check the answer here. The right answer for this question is, that is plasmodesmatal connections ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಾಂಗೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೆಲ್ ಎನ್ಲಾರ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, cell wall deposition ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So all three are the characteristics of phase of elongation except plasmodesmatal connections. ಅದು primary. Which zone lies next to the phase of elongation? Phase of elongation ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ next phase ಯಾವುದು? Phase of maturation, meristematic zone, zone of enlargement, D, root cap. Sangamesh Nellur answered through the YouTube. Bhima Bai Ambedkar, Aishwarya KM are active on YouTube. The first quick response is given by Bhuvan, Navyashri, Jyoti, Impana, Bhavana. Fine. Madan Nayak answered it. Good. So here, which zone lies next to the phase of elongation anta bandaga? So option A, that is phase of maturation. Almost all of you answered it correctly. Kadrolli Mahesh, Bhima Bai Ambedkar answered it via YT. So option A, phase of maturation ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ. Next question. All the cells of the plant are descendants of which of the following? A, apical tissue. B, intercalary tissue. C, meristem. D, zygote. All the cells of the plant are descendants of. Yes, good. Siddhanagowda Jyoti answered it quickly. Sangamesh Nellur answered it. Aishwarya KM answered it. Shweta, Navyashri answered it. Good. Sharat, Bhuvan. So most of them answered it. The right answer is, they are asking all the cells of the plant are descendants of which of the following ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So the right answer is here option D, ಝೈಗೋಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ನ ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಸು. ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಈ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಸ್? ಎ 1, ಬಿ 2, ಸಿ 3, ಡಿ 4. Development is the sum of how many processes? Yes, Bhimabai Ambedkar is active on YouTube. Do answer it. Yes. Bhuvan, Sharath, Shweta, Navyashri, Siddhan Gowda, Varun, it. Yeah. Okay, good. So, Yashwant Jyoti Laddi answer it. I am pasting the CET mock test link. Please go through the CET mock test link and attend the test without fail. Okay. So, most of you attending it consistently. I really appreciate it. Fine. Let us proceed to the next question and let me reveal the answer. The right answer for development is the sum of option B. It is the sum of two processes. Development is the sum of two processes. Yes. Bhimabai Ambedkar, Aishwarya are active on YouTube. Kadroli Mahesh, Sangmesh Nallur. We are waiting for your answers. Next question. What is the first step in the process of plant growth? What is the first step in the process of plant growth? Seed fermentation, seed desiccation, seed germination, seed dormancy. Impana, Sharath, Varun Raj, Aishwarya KM answered it through YouTube. Siddhana Gowda, Jyoti Laddi, Bhavana, Shweta, Bhuvan, Navyashri. Good. So, what is the first step in the process of plant growth anta kelidare avaru? So, the right answer is here option C, that is seed germination. Option C is a seed germination. Good. Seed germination is the first one, right? Next question. Which of the following is the most fundamental characteristic of a living being? A, growth, B, differentiation, C, height, D, heart. Which of the following is the most fundamental characteristics of living being? Shweta, Sharath, Siddhan Gowda, Aishwarya KM, Bhimabai Ambedkar, Sangamesh Nellur are active on YouTube. Jyoti, Varun Raj answered it. So most of you answered it as option A. Bhuvan and Impana answered it. So the right answer for this question is option A, that is growth. Right? Differentiation, height, heart. Okay, Impana and Yashwant answered it. So the right answer is option A, growth. Fundamental anta kelidare avaru alva. Which of the following is a characteristic of the cells of maturation zone? Maturation zone alliruva cells ina ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? thin walled, thick walled, enlarged cell, plasmodesmatal connections. Yes, Bhimabai Ambedkar answered it quickly. Jyoti, Sharath, Navyasri, Siddhan Gowda, Varun Raj, Bhavana, Impana. Yes, YouTube students, be fast. Fast. So most of you voted for option B, some of you voted for option C. So as they asked the characteristic of the cell, the right answer for this question is option B, thick walled. Thick walled is a right answer. Next question, what is growth rate? What is the meaning of growth rate? Increased growth per unit distance. Yes, Aishwarya KM, Sangamesh Nellur are active on YouTube. Decreased growth per unit distance. I'm sorry, increased growth per unit time, intermediate growth between time and distance. The quick response is given by Shweta, Impana, Bhavana, Siddhan Gowda, Navyashri, Sharath, Bhuvan, Varun Raj. So most of you answered it as option C, increased per unit time anta. Shweta. So the right answer is option C, that is increased growth per unit time. Increased growth per unit time is called as growth rate. Next question. The growth rate is generally how many types? A1, B2, C3, sorry, C4, D5. Yes, Bhima Bhai Ambedkar, Aishwarya KM are active on YouTube. The growth rate is generally of how many types? Sharath, Impana answered it. Good. Bhuvan, Navyashri, Bhavana, Varun Raj. Yeah, Yashwant. Fine. So the right answer for this question, option B, that is 2. It is mainly of 2 types. Yeah. Whether you got to know the date of your result? Any announcements? Board result. Oh, it's on April 22. Okay, good. Thank you. So your CET exams will be finished by then, no? Okay. Thank you, Sharath and Kavya. Let us proceed to the next question. So option B, that is 2, is a right answer. Next question. How many phases are generally there in geometric growth curve? They are asking phases in geometric growth curve, not a normal growth curve. A1, B2, C3, D4. Yes, Impana, Sharath, Navyashri, Jyoti, Siddhan Gowda, Yashwant, Bhavana, Shabina Sheikh, Bhuvan, Shweta. So most of you answered it as option B. Some of you answered it as option C. So the right answer is option C. No, most of you answered it as option C only. Okay, good. So option C, that is 3 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ. Geometric growth curve. Next question. Which of the following curves is a characteristics of all living beings? ಯಾವ ಕರ್ವ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ beings ನ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣ ಆಗಿದೆ? A is hyperbola, B is straight line, C is linear curve, D is sigmoid curve. Which of the following curve is a characteristic of all living organisms? The quick response is given by Impana, Jyoti, Shweta, Sharath, Bhavana, Siddhangauda, Yashwant, Navyashri. So most of you answered it as option D. Madan Nayak also answered it. YouTube students, Bifa, Sangamesh Nellur, Aishwarya KM answered it. The right answer for this question is option D. Bhimabai Ambedkar is active on YouTube. Sigmoid curve. Option D, sigmoid curve is the right answer. Next question. In how many ways quantitative comparison between the growth of the living system can be made? ಹೌದಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಬಹುದು? A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, D is 5. Bhavna, Siddhangauda, Jyoti, Sharath, Impana answered it. Bhuvan answered it. So the right answer for this question is option A, that is 2. Option A, 2 is the right answer. Next question. What is meant by absolute growth rate? Absolute growth rate andre ಏನು ಅಂತ? A is measurement of total growth. B is comparison of total growth. C is measurement and comparison of total growth per unit time. D is measurement and comparison of total growth. Shabina, Sheikh, Varun, Raj, Impana, Bhavana, Sharath answered it. Jyoti answered it. Shweta answered it. Navyashri answered it. Good. So most of you voted it for option C. Few of you voted it for option D. Yes, Bhimabai Ambedkar, Aishwarya, Sangamesh Nellur are active on YouTube. Be fast. The right answer for this question is option C. That is measurement and comparison of total growth per unit time. Measurement and comparison of total growth per unit time. Next question. Which of the following is not an essential element for the growth of the plant? ಯಾವುದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ growth of the plant ಗೆ? Yes, A is water, B is oxygen, C is nutrients, D is carbon dioxide. Yes, Aishwarya KM and Bhimabai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Impana, Sharath, Shweta, Shabina, Sheikh, Navyashri, Bhavana answered it. Bhuvan answered it. So the right answer is not an essential element anta kelidare. So the right answer for the question is option D, carbon dioxide. Growth of the plant ge carbon dioxide essential alla anta. Option D is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following provides medium for enzymatic activities of the plant? ಯಾವ ಒಂದು medium, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಂಜೈಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಗೆ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? A is oxygen, B is soil, C is nutrients, D is water. Shweta, Shabina, Jyoti, Impana answered it. Bhimabai Ambedkar, Aishwarya KM answered it. Varun, Raj, Yashwant answered it. So the right answer for this question is option D, that is water. It provides a medium for the enzymatic activities of the plant. Next question. Which of the following is essential for the growth of the plants? ಯಾವುದು growth of the plants ಗೆ essential ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಆಗಿದೆ? A is optimum temperature, B very high temperature, C very humid atmosphere, D very low temperature. Sharath, Impana, Shweta, Varun, Bhuvan, Navyashri, Shabina, Yashwant, Bhavna. Yes, anyone? Siddhan Gowda. Okay, most of you answered it as option A. Yes, Bhima Bai answered it as option B. So the right answer for this question is option A, optimum temperature. ತುಂಬಾ ಏನಾಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, ಹೈಟು ಆಗಿ ಸಾರಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೈ ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, ತುಂಬಾ ಲೋ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ what is differentiation? The next question is, what is differentiation? When cells only differentiate, when cells differentiate and mature to perform specific functions, when cells divide, when cells mature and die. Navyashri Impana answered it. Sangamesh Nellur is active on YouTube. Bhima Bai Ambedkar is active. Shweta, Bhavna, Varun Raj, Siddhan Gowda, Sharat, Jyoti, Madan. Okay. So the right answer, what is the differentiation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The exact and right answer for this question is option B. When cells differentiate and mature to perform specific function. Option B is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is the process undergone by plants to attain maturity? ಯಾವ process ಅನ್ನ ಅವು undergone ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ? A is differentiation, B is development, C is de-differentiation, D is re-differentiation. Impana, Sharat, Shweta, Jyoti, Varun, Bhima Bai Ambedkar, Aishwarya KM, Sangamesh Nellur answered it. Good. Bhavana answered it. Madan answered it. So most of you voted it for option A, that is differentiation. So exactly option A is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following phenomena includes all the what you can say is all the changes undergone by a living plant from seed emergence to death? They are asking which of the following phenomena includes all the changes undergone by a living plant seed in the death ವರೆಗೂ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಏನಂತಾರೆ process involve ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ? De-differentiation, development, differentiation, re-differentiation. Varun, Siddhan Gowda, Impana, Navyashri, Sharat answered it. So most of you answered it as option B, that is development. Exactly. Option B, development is the right answer. Next question. Elongation and thickening of sclerenchyma cells is an example of de-differentiation, development, differentiation, re-differentiation. Madan, Bhavana, Varun, Impana, Siddhan Gowda, Shweta, Aishwarya KM and Bhima Bai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Navyashri, Sharat. Yes, most of you answered it as option C, that is differentiation anta. Yashwant and Shabina Sheikh. So option C, differentiation is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following processes lead to the formation of secondary xylem and phloem? Secondary xylem ಮತ್ತೆ phloem ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ process ಇಂದ develop ಆಗ್ತವೆ? A is development, B is re-differentiation, C is de-differentiation, D is differentiation. Impana, Sharat, Siddhan Gowda, Shabina Sheikh, Bhavana, Navyashri, Bhuvan answered it. So the right answer for this question is option B, that is re-differentiation. Re-differentiation in the ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Next question. Vacuolization and development of end wall. Vacuolization and development of end wall perforation in sieve tube elements are example of A, development, B, differentiation, C, de-differentiation, D, re-differentiation. Varun Raj answered it. Bhima Bai Ambedkar is active on YouTube. Sharath answered it. Fine. Siddhanagowda, Navyashri, Impana answered it. So the right answer for this question is option B, that is differentiation. Differentiation is the right answer. Now, just a minute. Okay, fine. Yes. Next question. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the cell walls of root apex meristem? A. Secondary in nature. B. Thin. C. Cellulosic. D. Abundant plasmodesmatal connections. Just now we discussed it. Same question repeat agide. Yashwant, Bhuvan, Varun answered it correctly. Option E, secondary in nature, ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Next question. Which of the following is not the characteristic of the cells of ಇದು ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾ ಇದು ಆಗಿದೆ. Next question. The plant hormone used to destroy weeds in a field is 1. 2,4-D, 2. IBA, 3. IAA, 4. NAA. Shabina Sheikh answered it. Navyashri answered it. ವೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಭೀಮಾಬಾಯಿ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ KMR active on YouTube. Be fast. Bhuvan answered it. So the right answer is the hormone used to destroy the weeds is nothing but 2,4-D. It is nothing but 2,4-D. Can anyone tell me the full form of it? Full form ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದಾ? See here, plant growth regulators ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತವೆ, which are called phytohormones ಇಲ್ಲಿ. They work together for the growth and development of the cell. ಯಾವ್ದ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡೋಲ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಇಂಡೋಲ್ 3 ಅಸಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ಅಡಿನೈನ್ ಡಿರೈವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಡಿರೈವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೆರೋಟಿನೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಬ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಟರ್ಪಿನ್ಸ್ ಗಿಬ್ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಇಥಲೀನ್. ಇಥಲೀನ್ is will be in the form of gas. Dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Exactly right, Yashwant. Very good. So 2,4-D ಆಯ್ತು. Next question. The site of perception of light in plants during photoperiodism is. Perception of light to photoperiodism time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ? A is, sorry, 1 is axillary bud, 2 is leaf, 3 is shoot apex, 4 is stem. Navyashri answered it quickly. Yeah, be fast. Impana answered it. Bhuvan, Bhavna, Sharath, Yashwant, Okay, answered it. So the right answer for this question is the site of perception ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಲೀಫ್. ಫೋಟೋ ಪಿರಿಯಾಡಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಲೀಫ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಾಡರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಸಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿಜಿಆರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟರ್ಸ್, ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಪ್ರೊಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಜಿಸಿ, ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್, ಗಿಬ್ಬರ್ಲಿನ್, ಸೈಟೋಕೈನಿನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಥಿಲಿನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ರೇಟ್ ಆಕರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್. ಯಾವ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ರೇಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಸೆನೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಸ್ಟೇಷನರಿ ಫೇಸ್. ದ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ಶರತ್, ಇಂಪನ, ಭಾವನಾ, Sangamesh, Nellore, Bhimabai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Navyashri, Shweta answered it. So, the right answer for this question, that is maximum growth elliratte anta. Option C, exponential phase. Maturation zone agide. Yeah. Yeah, we have one more concept, plasticity anta. The ability of a plant to follow different pathway to produce different structure in response to environment ಮತ್ತೆ phases ಗೆ ನಾವು plasticity ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಕಾಟನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೋರಿಯಾಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ the leaves of the juvenile plant are different in shape. ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸಸಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, and when it grows ಅಲ್ವಾ, so it will be different in shape. So this is called plasticity ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Yeah, auxins ಅಲ್ಲಿ you have to concentrate only on the synthetic auxins. ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದವರು FW ವೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಐಸೋಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ. IAA ಇಂಡೋಲ್ ಅಸೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, IBA ಇಂಡೋಲ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, NAA naphthalene acetic acid. So these all are derivatives of auxins. Yeah, gibberellic acid is 1 indole compound, 2 terpene, C adenine derivative, D carotenoid. Gibberellic acid is, yes, Sangamesh, Nellore, Bhimabai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Impana, Navyashri answered it. Jyoti answered it. Bhavana answered it. So most of you answered it as option C, adenine derivative anta. So the right answer is here terpene. Gibberellic acid is a derivative of terpene. Option B, that is 2, is the right answer. Next question. The Avena curvature is used for bioassay of. Avena curvature anta ide. Adanna yavudakke use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? It is used for a bioassay of ABA, 2GA3, 3IAA, 4 ethylene. The quick response is given by Impana as option B. Aishwarya KM, Bhimabai Ambedkar are active on YouTube. Sharath answered it. Fine. Navyashri answered it. The right answer for this question is option C, that is IAA, indole 3 acetic acid. Next question. Match the column and select the correct option. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಾಲಮ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇದೆ, ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಕಾಲಮ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಟೋಕೈನಿನ್, ಇಥಲಿನ್, ABA, ಅಬ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್. ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆನೆಸಸ್, ಸೀಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸೆಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ ಶೂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್. So look at the options. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ options ಇದೆ and let me know the correct answer. Yes, Bhimabai Ambedkar is active on YouTube. The quick response is given by Sharath, Navyashri, be fast, Impana, Bhuvan. Okay, see here, cytokinin, ethylene, abscisic acid, auxin. So some of you voted for option 1, that is A is 3, cell growth, B is 1, that is senescence, and C is 2, that is seed development, D is 4, that is helpful in shoot and root formation anta. Some of you voted for option C. ಯಾವುದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇದು. A is 2, then B is 1, C is 3, then D is 4 ಅಂತ. So let us check the answer. Option A is a right answer. Cytokinin is used for the cell growth. Ethylene is meant for senescence. ABA, abscisic acid, is meant for seed development. Then auxin is meant for helpful in shoot and root formation. Next, it takes very long time for a pineapple plants to produce flowers. Pineapple plant to flowers anna produce ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. Which combination of hormones can be applied to artificially induce flowering in pineapple plants throughout the year to increase the yield? ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮ ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಫಸಲ್ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಎಸ್, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ KM and ಭೀಮಾಬಾಯಿ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. One is auxin and ethylene. Second is gibberellin and cytokinin. Third is gibberellin and abscisic acid. Fourth is cytokinin and abscisic acid. Impana, Navyashri, Jyoti, Yashwant answered it. So most of you answered it as option C. Few of you answered it as option A. The correct answer is option A, auxin and ethylene. Auxin and ethylene. Photoperiodism ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. It is a response of a plant to the relative lengths of light and dark period. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಡೇ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೇ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿವೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ವರ್ನಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್. ವರ್ನಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಿಂಜರ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಮಿಕ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಟರ್ಮರಿಕ್. Shweta, Impana answered it. Navyashri. Yeah. Yashwant answered it. So the confusion is between A and B. The right answer is A, that is in carrot, vernalization stimulates the flowering. Yeah. A few normal seedlings of tomato were kept in a dark room. Dark room ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟೋನ ಸೀಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು. After a few days they were found to have become white colored like albinos. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವು ವೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. Which of the following term will you use to describe them? ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? One is mutated, second is embolized, third is etiolated, fourth is defoliated. Shweta answered it. Bhimabhai Ambedkar, Aishwarya K are active on YouTube. Be fast. Navyashri answered it. Impana answered it. So almost all of them answered it as option D, that is defoliated. Alla, it is called as etiolated. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು ವೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಟಿಯೋಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. Next question, what causes a green plant exposed to the light only on one side to bend towards the source of light as it grows? So ಯಾಕೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೆಳಕು ಬಂದಿರತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆನೆ ವಾಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಯತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ seek light because they are phototropic. Light stimulates plant cells on the lighted side to grow faster. Auxin accumulated on the shaded side, stimulating greater cell elongation there. Green plants need light to perform photosynthesis. Shadab Tolagi is active on YouTube. Aishwarya KM, Sangamesh Nellur answered it. Good. The quick response is given by Bhavana, Impana, Navyashri. So the right answer for this question is option C. Auxin accumulates on the shaded side, stimulating greater cell elongation. Option C is a right answer. So this is about what you can say is the plant growth and development. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the concept of biomolecules. Biomolecules concept we are discussing tomorrow. So do attend the session consistently without mess. Okay. I will be waiting for you all tomorrow. Until then, have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.